Hello, beautiful people. I hope that you had a great weekend. We are closing out the weekend and I need to do a little bit of work. So I have these two beautiful bundles of body wave hair, 20 inches, and I need to make a braiding blend to go with it so that it'll be ready to go. So this is available if you want to purchase it. It is matching the Tiffany black that's on my website, but I feel like when the blend came together, it's a lot brighter than the Tiffany black. So let's play with it and see what we can make. The colors that are present in here are 4, 2, 27, and 30. So let's go ahead and get that together and mix it in chat. So I'm going to use these colors to make it. It's a little bit different than what's in the human hair blend. But this is the color 4, 27, 6B, and 30. So let's get mixing it up. I decided just to put a little bit of 8 in there, but look how beautiful that looks just side by side. It's like a beautiful brown colors, a brown rainbow. So I like to start off with spraying the hair with oil sheen, and then I just brush it out. And this really makes it a lot easier to mix. So then we'll get with the mixing. I like to part it down the middle, pull it over each other, pull it down the middle, put it over each other, and get to blending. So the color 8 that I used in this blend is a color that you cannot find in the beauty supply store. Since I started this business, I have come across so many different colors that I'm like, why aren't these colors in the beauty supply store? Like, black people don't only have a black hair. A lot of us don't even have exactly jet black hair. So that has been definitely eye-opening to just see how many different colors are out there, how many different blends I could make. Like, if I really wanted to, I could be blending every day, but it's just not, it's not sustainable because who's gonna buy these blends, you know? I kind of have to stick in the lane of blending things people actually buy. So I stop ever so often and just brush it out. I stop every so often and brush it out and then continue on pulling it apart. I'm not done, and you can already see how it's mirroring each other really well. And the thing too is that the braids can be a little bit darker. It's all about, I guess, kind of like personal preference, or kind of like the braiders' creative freedom that they're taking. It could be a little bit darker, and then the hair, the human hair, can look like highlights. Because if you see my braid is technically darker than the curly pieces. So you can have that same effect as well. There's so many different like textures to choose from. I have found myself trying to figure out what is going to be the texture that I'm going to sell on my website. Because right now I have Burmese curly, because that's what I started out with. I still think it's a very pretty curl pattern. But I'm starting to like some of the other curl patterns, because at first I didn't really like the loose look, but I'm starting to like the way the body wave looks and some of the like loose wave looks. So y'all let me know, what is your favorite curl pattern? There's like I do have some water wave. Like, this is considered, is this water wave? I think this is water wave. I be getting lost in the sauce. So it's very similar to Burmese curly, but it's a little bit looser. And then there's wet and wavy. There's wet and wavy, and wet and wavy kind of looks a little bit straight when you're putting it in, and then once you wet it, I feel like it has a very similar texture to the water wave. I feel like the water wave just already has the same look, if that makes sense, without you wetting it. And then there is the Indian textures. Those are becoming popular now. Indian curly, Indian wavy, which is a little bit thicker texture. I don't know. The textures are changing by the second, by the minute. So this will be my first time having body wave on the site. So we'll see. We'll see how it does. And I usually stick to getting 18-inch hair because I feel like you're braiding it into the hair. So if it's 18 inches and I put it right here versus putting it lower down on the braid, then it's still longer, if that makes sense. So it's almost no point in getting super long hair. There's almost no point in getting super long weave for your braids because it's going to end up down longer anyway, if you follow what I'm saying. Y'all, the static on this hair right now is killing me. I'm trying to film and it's just doing the most. But this is the blend that I created. So you see how the braids are a little bit darker, but once you braid it, it's just gonna come together so nicely. Y'all be getting so anxious about how well it's going to look that I just go ahead and braid my own hair. But I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this for someone who is looking for chocolate brown braids with a hint of golden undertones. Look at that. So y'all let me know in the comments, what do you think of this blend? Y'all let me know if it's some other blends you want to see, some other textures you want to see. Let me know, what are you rocking this spring and summer? I know it's a lot going on, but I'm just trying to stay joyful amongst it all. I am praying that you are doing so as well. I pray that you are well, and I will see y'all in the next one.